I somewhat lied to you guys. I know, I'm so sorry, but I have been going through the visa process and not everything can be told on the internet. However, now I have my visa and now I think I can finally come clean about how I got here, what I've been doing while I've been here, and how I got my visa, how I'm allowed to stay, what that process looked like, what did I do? Oh my God, it is a lot. My name is Jenna Kelly. My handle is at The World's Publicist. You can follow my YouTube channel where I'm sharing how I moved abroad and life abroad, this time, honestly. Sorry. So if you're new here, hi, we're on a clean slate. If you're not new here, there's been a little bit of things that I have said that are true, but kind of nuanced. The first thing I did was identify where I wanted to move. I knew I wanted to move to Barcelona. How was I able to do that? Well, I had a 9 to 5 in the US and I loved it, but I didn't see that for my only. I got a freelance writing job. So when I realized I was making money completely remotely, I decided I can actually quit my 9 to 5. I joined the Teaching English as a Foreign Language program, TEFL Iberia. Loved it. I learned how to be an English teacher, got my certificate within the first month, was in the developing teacher course for the rest of the year, which is what allowed me to be on a student visa for the whole year. I did teach in the beginning. Let's put that out there. But ultimately, I kept my remote writing job in the United States. So that was how I was easily able to switch from a student visa to a digital nomad visa. Now, that's how we got here. How did I get that? What does that look like? Okay, here's where it gets tricky. I had a TA card, which is your residency card, that said, no autoriza trabajar. Sorry. Basically says I wasn't authorized to work. So normally on a student visa, you can work like 30 hours. Here's where it's nuanced. You can work if you're not working for a Spanish company. You're not making money in Spain for Spain at all with Spain when you're on a student visa. After doing the student visa all alone, I definitely was like, I am hiring a lawyer this time around because I was nervous about this whole thing. He told me basically that I should leave the country. And I was like, no, I'm not leaving the country, but you will help me get this visa. He gives a list, this beautiful long list of all the things you have to do to give him. He then applied for me and I was freaking out the entire time. I probably started this process in December and then I got my visa approved in early March. No, late March. It was late March. It was like March 28th or 9th or something like that. Couple of things with the digital nomad visa. Like the immigration office has 20 working days to approve or deny you, or give you an answer if they need more information, or it's like a silent approval. And so on day 19, I thought I was in the clear. At 6 p.m., almost the very last day, they requested more documents. I also, at that time, almost lost my digital nomad job. So that would have been a whole issue of the whole application process because everything always happens all at once. So I was in a really bad state of mind. Didn't know where I was going to live in the next 2 months from certain times. Didn't know if I was going to have a job. Didn't know what anything was about anything. So I had been going silent on social media about this stuff because hello, it's hard. You have about 10 working days to get them more information. And then within like 2 days after he submitted that's when I got my approval. If you apply in Spain with a digital nomad visa, you get 3 years. If you apply outside of Spain, you get 1 year. My visa says that it's good up until 2029. So I'm locked in, baby. I was nervous to do it because they tax digital nomads a lot. So there's a lot of requirements that people don't talk about. You have to make, I think it's like 200% of Spanish minimum wage in order to qualify in euros. So you have to pay a monthly autonomo fee and for your social security, and then you also have to pay your taxes. So your taxes is 24%. It's a lot. They take out a big chunk. That's without deductions, of course. It's also progressive taxing. So that's another thing, which is why the Beckham law comes into play. If you have a W-2 and your company takes out taxes, you can apply for the Beckham law, which caps your taxes at a certain percentage. I have hired a tax specialist to help me deal with all of this, submit everything correctly, help me with my deductions, and do absolutely everything that I don't know how to even do in America. It's been a lot of navigating, a lot of throwing my money at different companies that know what they're doing. However, in order to be legal and to be liable and trying to actually live as an immigrant in this country, it's really important to me to do everything the right way. I've always wanted to just travel the world, be a writer, and make it work while I was working remote. I just moved into a new apartment. I don't know if you've been seeing my other videos. It's in a different setting. The lighting here is way better. I signed a long-term contract. I finally feel like I'm settled, which is really exciting and really important for me because it's been a really long journey. The first year is a lot when you move abroad, and I finally feel like I'm kind of have my hands on the handlebars now and I can actually ride the bike. Just prepare for a lot of heartache and a lot of believing in yourself and a lot of just trying as best you can to get through the day. And then when you get that approval, it is the best thing ever. Literally the best thing ever. I will put the information of the lawyer that I used in the caption, and I will also put the information of the tax specialist that I'm using in the caption as well. Okay, catch you next time.